Hello there, beautiful souls. This is going to be the reading for Aries, and it's supposed to be for July 2023, or whenever you come across it. You know, time is actually non-existent. So whenever you come across this reading, there might be a message that the universe wants you to hear. Only take what resonates. Do not let anybody impose on you what your life is about, what your energy is. So if you feel this is not resonating, then just leave it and move on, please. Only take what feels good for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at general energies, what is going on in your life right now, what is surrounding you, what energy you are in. And we're going to be specific about career and finances and love, of course. All right, let's start here for you guys. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is coming towards you? What energies are surrounding you at the moment? All right, so Aries, what do we have for you? First card out is the Orphan card, number 5. From a numerology perspective, you know, the number 5 is all about change, transformations that are going on in your life right now. This can be external transformations that you're undergoing, changes, especially with the Orphan. It feels like you are feeling left out somehow. It could be that you are in a relationship that's falling apart, or that you have been left, or that you lost a dear friend or a family member, something of the sort. Feeling left out in a cold, or maybe you lost a job or something like that. So there is huge transformations going on in your life with this card, which have the implication of you feeling alone and isolated or left out in some way or form. We will see how that goes, but usually with the number 5, you know, it also talks about freedom. It also talks about, like I said, huge transformations, but it can be for the better. So if you are in a situation, Aries, where you feel like you have been left alone, or where your relationship is ending, or some really unpleasant stuff, I feel like this has a huge potential for you to free yourself, to become more independent, because the number 5 is the card of freedom and independence as well. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get some more cards out for you. First I'm doing oracle cards, then I'm going to clarify with the tarot. Okay, next card out for you guys is the Patience card. Again, number 14, adding up to a 5. Wow, double confirmation right here, guys. You are undergoing a major transformation in your life here, Aries. What you need to do is have a little patience, sit back, relax, and let things unfold naturally. I'm getting a strong urge for you guys to control a situation. I feel like you want to almost push a situation in the direction that you want, but sometimes we have no control, and sometimes things are falling apart for the better. What might come after something that is leaving your life might be even more positive. The universe is working in your favor. You just need to have a little patience here and let the transformations unfold naturally, is what I'm hearing. So try to hold back a little bit. Aries, you are a fire sign, and you are usually one that definitely knows where you are going and what you want in life. You are very I don't want to say pushy, but you are very forward oriented. But sometimes it's important to just sit back and let things unfold and have some patience here in your situation. It's what I'm strongly getting. It's time for you to just sit back and allow things to unfold naturally. Okay, what else do we have? We got the Alice in Wonderland Oracle card here for you guys. Okay, and what we got is the messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world, coming out in the reverse. Some of you might have animals, pets at home. You might see a rabbit. If you do, then that's a synchronicity, a sign from the universe that you kind of, that this reading is for you, that there are some important messages here. But in general, this card tells me that you might be surrounded by animals, and they might have some messages for you, meaning they might have something to tell you, or might have some frequency for you that you might tap into. So some of you might go to animals for solace here, for you know, they understand you. If you have I have 2 cats, and I have had cats before. I'm also a dog person. I love both very much, and all animals in general. But if you have pets, and let's say cats, they sense if you are sad, they sense if you feel lonely, and they come towards you. And maybe you are not tapping into that, or maybe you kind of are blocking that off, or just are not aware of that. But animals can give you a lot of solace is what I'm hearing, and a lot of, they kind of help you come into trust and confidence again is what I'm hearing. It doesn't have to be a cat, of course, but there is something that you are not seeing. There is help available for you. There is support from animals in a sense here, okay, that you're not tapping into, that you're not seeing. So maybe try to be aware of that whenever you come across an animal, that there might be something for you there that kind of helps you heal, helps you move on with your life, is what I'm hearing. You know, this might be very subtle, of course, this might not be for every one of you, but you can always rely on animals. They have souls too, guys. We're all connected, like planets have souls, and everything that exists is God consciousness. So you might just tap into that. All right, next cut out for you. We've got a higher view. Look at that, number 41, again a 5. So what this tells me is that whatever is going on in your life here, Aries, however negative it may feel, if you kind of see the whole thing from a higher perspective, accepting this as an experience in your life, that can, I feel like this can bring you a lot of wisdom, because the owl is wisdom. You are riding the owl here, is what I'm getting. If you see this whole situation a little less from a scarcity perspective, meaning you feeling left out in the cold, but rather focus on the independence and freedom and new opportunities that this situation might bring for you. I feel like there's a lot of what I'm getting is uprising energy for you. You kind of are leveling up in frequency through this experience. As I like to say, every negative experience in your life, especially the really, really hard ones, the really painful ones, bring a huge spiritual transformation. I know not everybody wants to hear that, because it's very unpleasant, of course, dealing with negative stuff, with painful emotions and situations and losses in general. But what I have undergone in my life, and whenever I have encountered a negative experience, it has brought me forward so much. It has taught me so much, and has made me a much calmer and more wise person, so to speak. And I feel like this is true for some of you Aries out there as well now. So there's a huge opportunity for you to take this challenge in your life, this obstacle, this painful situation, you feeling isolated or rejected in some sense, you feeling loss of someone or something, and you can turn it into something really beautiful and gain from it, right? In your own inner transformation. And whenever you transform internally, the world around you changes as well, because everything is made out of energy. You know, you are manifesting your world by the energy that you are in, the vibration that you're sending out to the universe. And I feel like you are getting on top of that. It might need a little patience here. It might take a while for things to sort themselves out naturally, but I feel like you're on a good path here if you take this opportunity. And of course, that's free will. It's up to you guys how you want to see the situation. If you want to stay in a sort of a victim mentality, and I don't mean that in a negative sense, because we all have felt sad, and I don't want this to sound bad if you feel sad about a loss. I mean, it's your right to feel pain. But try to not stick in this negative situation for too long, and try to see the positive and move yourself out of this, because you will only benefit from that, guys. All right, last oracle card. We got 2 cards coming out. Look at that. I mean, that's so funny. Again, number 5, orphaned. So some of you are really dealing with some sort of loss, feeling left out in the cold, feeling let alone, let down by people. This could also be friends, of course, family. The loss of somebody, the loss of a situation, of a job, of a relationship. Okay, you might feel really lonely here. And for those of you who are not dealing with an actual breakup or loss of sorts in the outside world, this can just be the time quality that we're in now. Some of us are still in 3D, some are out of 3D but not quite in 5D yet. So it can feel like you're in between worlds. It feels very ungrounded, what I'm getting here, and you might just don't know where you stand and how things are unfolding, how to move forward from this situation. And I think that a lot of people are in this energy right now. But there's a huge transformation going on. You just need to give it a little time. Number 30 is reducing to 3, of course, and this is time to be more playful, to get creative, to move on your ideas, and really give it a little time to unfold naturally. I feel like this situation might be ongoing or has been ongoing for you for a while, that you felt left out in the cold, felt like you don't belong somewhere. But have patience. I feel like the universe will kind of work its ways for you here in the best way possible. All right, so that's the general energy that I'm getting for you, Aries. I want to dive into love now, see what's coming up in your love life. Whether you're single or in a relationship, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Aries, what is your situation right now? What is going on with you in love at this time? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and especially Venus signs if you want to look at this from a love perspective. Okay. We've got the 10 of Inspiration, which is a 10 of Wands card. I feel like you have been carrying a lot on your shoulders when it comes to love or relationships. There might have been a lot of responsibility for you, but I feel like this is ending. Okay, so the hard times are coming to an end is what I'm getting. Whenever the 10 of Wands or the 10 of Swords comes out, I feel like this has already ended. For some of you, this could also mean that you're in this downward spiral, but you know, the universe wants you to lift yourself up from that, to focus on the positive, to focus on your transformation and on new opportunities. But I'm definitely feeling that this is ending for you right now. It might go on for a little while, but it's in the process of getting better is what I'm getting here. Look at that. Major Arcana, the Chariot. You are strong. Look at the rays of light that are coming out of her center, her solar plexus area. This is you kind of getting strength again and getting into a new direction. So there's a new path ahead for some of you here. You regaining strength after a breakup, after an ending. Or for some of you, if you are still in a working relationship, I feel like you are dropping the burdens and you're moving on. You're getting stronger again. You're coming back into your power here and moving into the right direction. For singles, this could mean that you're kind of gaining self-confidence and just opening up for love again here. Let's see. Aries, what is your obstacle right now in love? What is blocking you? We've got the 2 of Inspiration. Some of you might need to make a choice here. Also, some of you, I feel like, have been hiding, have been withdrawn from going out, from dating here is what I'm getting. But I feel like you are in the process of getting out of hiding, getting out of your shell and being open here. Okay, for some of you, this can also mean, of course, that you need to make a choice. That you kind of, we've got the 7 of Materials, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, that you need to make a choice whether you want to give to an existing relationship or to a love interest anymore, because maybe there is not the same amount of energy that you're putting into this situationship. It's not coming back, the same kind of energy, so there might be an inequality in give and take, and you might really consider what is going on. You might not be sure how you want to approach this here. What does the universe want you to do here, Aries? Yeah, we've got the 7 of Emotions in the reverse. The universe wants you to make a choice based on your feelings, on how you really feel. Maybe some of you are choosing from a very logical standpoint or trying to weigh the pros and cons of a situation. Concerning a love interest here or an existing relationship, but the universe wants you to really concentrate on the way you feel about a person or a situation, and if it makes you happy. If you feel like there's nothing coming back, the universe clearly wants you to be strong and make a decision that is in your best interest. Okay, so what I'm getting strongly for some of you here, of course, you should take how this resonates in your particular situation, because every situation is different, of course. But what I'm getting is you might be stuck in a relationship or in a, not even a relationship with a person, and you don't know if they want you, you feel rejected by them, and it's clear that you need to make a choice, because I feel like you're overgiving here, or you kind of have invested and you're not getting the same amount back, and it's really time for you to see what you want to do, what is the best for you, what makes you happy, Aries. That's really important here, okay? So this is basically the messages that I'm getting for you in love. And now we're going to move on and see what's going on in career, work, finances for you, Aries. What is your situation right now? What is going on with you? What is coming towards you? Six of Wands. Wow, there's success for you here, guys. You might feel on top of the world when it comes to your work. You might be starting something new. You might get rewards for your hard work here. You might get very popular when it comes to your work, whatever you do. This is very good. This is kind of really being on top with the Six of Wands here. And there's a lot of energy that I'm feeling, a lot of creativity, a lot of forward movement. You're really invested in what you do right now, guys. The Empress. Wow, this is a very creative energy here. So the situation that is surrounding you in work, in career, is that you can be very creative. If you're not there, guys, it can come to you. You're opening up, right? This is the number 3, being playful. We also had the number 3 with the TikTok card. So be creative, be playful, have fun with what you do, try new things, try new opportunities. This is a time for you to shine, to be in your best, the best version of yourself. Bring that to the table, and I feel like things will be falling into place for you, guys, in terms of career and finances. So this is really good energy coming towards you in terms of career, work, and finances. Let's see if there is an obstacle for you there. Okay, so you might have been in a kind of, yeah, I feel like there's a bit of scarcity, of feeling you want to hold on to something at all cost. I feel like you would really benefit from opening up and being more playful when it comes to work. Some of you have been holding on maybe to a job that they don't like. The universe wants you to know that if there's something that you want to try that would really make you feel happy, where you can be more creative, I feel like this is much more profitable and successful for you. Yeah, the Hanged Man coming out in the reverse. So you need to try to change your perspective a little bit when it comes to your career. Maybe there is something else for you that's better suited. It's really important that you follow your heart here. It's really important that you are doing what you love to do, and that you are being creative with the Empress. And also, if you are in a workplace situation that is draining, that is toxic, please get out of there. The universe wants you to do what is good for you, because we have the Empress, which is nurturing and self-nurturing. It can also mean that there is a job for you where you are looking out for others, of course, where you kind of support others in whatever way possible. What else do we have here? We've got the Eight of Cups. It means you need to move away from something, maybe a job that is no longer suitable for you, or just a mindset, and try to think outside of the box is what I'm hearing. Try to be more creative in what you do on a daily basis here. If you don't want to, or if you can't switch jobs per se, it's about not stressing out so much. It's about changing your mindset, bringing in new ideas, and doing things differently. Also being truthful. If you have, let's say, a boss and you haven't talked to him for a while about how you feel, that you've been stressing out, you know, in order to try to avoid a possible burnout, just be honest and state how you feel, and try to renegotiate terms or take more time for yourself is also what I'm hearing. Generally, I'm not feeling like this is a very negative energy for you, not at all. I feel like there is a huge opportunity for you to change things around in your favor. You're going to be really successful, but try to not invest too much, or try to kind of look out for yourself as well. That's really important here for you, Aries. Do not give too much into the workplace situation. Even though you might have a lot of energy, just try to see where you need something in return as well, and where you need to rest, okay? So we've got the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this is a sign that you might be out of balance, or that you kind of, if you continue giving too much into a situation, that you might be off balance. Also, this can mean that there's an important decision that you need to take when it comes to your career or even a financial situation, right? Where you have an investment, let's say, and you should really think about that and get out of a worrisome state and try to kind of think outside the box a little bit. Okay, one last card for you guys as an advice. What does the universe want you to know, want you to do, especially in terms of career and safety and stability, because that's really important. Yeah. Stay grounded. Take good care of yourself, of your health with the Page of Pentacles. Learn from past mistakes, and especially when it comes to work and career, go slowly is what I'm hearing. Try different things carefully. Do not overinvest. Do not kind of be too impulsive, because fire signs usually jump right into something new without thinking, and this could just mean try to take things just a little more calmly and relaxed. And yeah, always trust your intuition is what I'm getting here too. But do not overdo it is what I'm generally hearing. Be careful, move slowly, and whenever you need rest, take your time to refill your energy is what I'm getting here. That's a very interesting reading for you guys. I hope there was something that resonated. Yeah, I hope you are getting out of the situation where you feel isolated, and just try to take your time and let things unfold and try to take a different perspective. I think that things are gonna sort themselves out pretty quickly then. All right, guys, all the best to you. See you soon. Bye-bye.